So, I'm on my way to the chiropractor right now. Just kind of wanted a reason to ride, to be honest. I leave for the beach tomorrow, and I'm not taking the bike, so I'm not going to be able to ride for a week. So, I really just wanted to be able to go out, enjoy the bike one last time before I'm gone for a week. I've got just over 200 miles on it now that I've put on it, because I got it with 104. It's at 307 now. Like I said, it was just something I could do, that I could go and ride the bike and enjoy it. Kind of being a little bit of a squid right now because I don't have my jacket on, but it's 93 degrees outside, so that doesn't really sound like fun to me, if I'm being completely honest. So there's that, I guess. This is my first bike. I've ridden a couple dirt bikes, sat on a few bikes, never ridden a sport bike of any kind or anything like that. So kind of learned quick, I guess. But here we are. I'm pretty comfortable now. I mean, obviously, I have a lot to learn. I mean, I'm not ignorant to that fact. There's a lot to learn for sure, but I feel pretty comfortable. I know the basics of where to be in the lane and stuff like that. I'm not the best at not staying in the middle because for some reason I just like the middle of the lane, even though technically shouldn't be in the middle of the lane. But that's okay. It's a very small issue. So. As long as it's not raining, the center really isn't slick, so it's really okay. When it's raining, all that oil and everything gets slick that's in the center of the lane. That's really what you want to look out for from at least what I comprehend of it. I actually have no idea if my audio is even recording, so I may just be talking to myself. If I'm being completely honest with you, I really don't know what's happening with that. Because I can't see the camera. So I can't see if it's picking up the sound or not, but even if it's not, I'll get some good footage of me riding. That was kind of ugly, I'm not going to lie. Don't do it. Pay attention. Please stop. Okay. Got a big old SUV behind me, so should be good from here. Oh, it's hot. I should have stayed my ass at home. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. I hate this bridge. This bridge is so bumpy. Come on, hurry up. Oh, that was dangerous. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't see it coming. Woo! Air down there. God, it's hot. I'm going to have to abandon the chiropractor because they're going to be like, dude, you're too sweaty. Nah, I'll be fine. It's not too bad when I'm riding. It's just when I'm stopped. It's so strange to me coming from a strictly car background, just cruising at 4,500 RPM when I have another gear, but sixth gear in this bike is literally for highway use only. Like if you're doing 70 plus, because it'll cruise and it'll be okay, but it's just very sluggish up top like that when you're at such a low RPM. So I just prefer not to. Plus, the bike isn't telling me to shift up yet, so I'm just going to trust that they know what they're talking about more than I do. Getting a little better with downshifts. So I haven't quite mastered this recording thing yet, as I'm sure that you guys can probably tell, if I'm being honest. I think I've got the angle of the camera okay. We're going to find out, I guess. The audio recording, obviously, I am very unsure of if it is actually recording, because I don't really trust the setup that I've got right now. I really need to get like a Purple Panda mic or something like that. Just a little lavalier mic that I could just plug directly into the camera, because I feel like the setup I have right now is just very hit or miss. But like I said, we'll figure it out as we go. I mean, it's a learning process. If I don't have audio during this, then I'm just going to take it as a loss. It is what it is. That was a very bad downshift. So don't take that into consideration when I said that I'm getting a little better at downshifts. I need to figure out this throttle slack, because it's really what's messing me up on my regular shifts. I can shift, just going at my pace, I can shift just fine. I can't shift super well when I have to go very slow acceleration because the car's in front of me. That's where I really struggle, just coming off the clutch and onto the throttle at the same time. But it's okay. It's a minimal problem. I'll get used to it over time. I'm not used to riding bikes, let alone I'm not used to this bike yet. So, I mean, really, I feel like I'm doing okay for the skill level that I should be at. Too much throttle during that shift. I didn't let off throttle enough. I have learned that I can shift this bike without the clutch. I just don't really like doing it because I don't know if it's bad for the bike or not. At least I can upshift. I don't think I can downshift, but if I can, I haven't done it. I also forgot to clip my helmet, which is probably not great. There we go. Okay, well, actually, I might have lied. Maybe I was doing something wrong, because it seems like it's okay at 10.6 at 45 right now, so. That was a good downshift. Yeah, see, I'm not bad at it. That's just hit or miss, I guess. Oh, this wind feels so good. I also need to adjust the chain on this bike, which seems fairly simple. I just haven't done it yet. That'll be probably in my next video, because I'm not going to lie, it's pretty bad. I probably shouldn't have ridden the bike today, but just really wanted to ride it one more time before I go away for a week, since I'm not bringing it with me. I'm going to Fripp Island, so if you're not familiar, it's just a private island, basically. It's kind of small. There's really no reason to bring the bike, to be honest. It's all like 15-mile-an-hour roads on the island, so I would have had to take it off of the island, and then I would have been exploring Beaufort, which is, I mean, I guess kind of cool. There's some stuff to see, but not much. But then on top of that, I don't have a phone mount yet, so GPS would have been a thing, because I have the app for the CF Moto, so I can use the GPS through the TFT display, but I've heard nothing but bad things about the GPS on the TFT display for CF Moto, so I don't really know if that's a good idea. I don't think I'd like to rely on that in an area that I'm unaware of. Maybe try in an area I am familiar with first. I hate this. I hate merging into traffic like this, because you never know what people are going to do. So, we're about to go over the Lake Murray Dam. If you're not familiar with the Lake Murray Dam, it's a man-made dam. It was built by SCE&G, or owned by SCE&G for the longest time, but now it is Dominion Energy. They bought SCE&G out. It's massive. I forget all of the specs of it, but I know at one point it's like 260-something feet deep or something like that, I think. It's huge. And we're about to pass by the towers they control the gate. So, those are pretty cool. They're actually doing some work on them right now. As you can see, they got a crane out here on a barge, which cool. My dad actually built the road over this whole dam. Well, I say built it. He was the inspector on the job when they built the road here, the secondary wall, or secondary dam there, which is just basically a big wall with a whole bunch of rocks and stuff behind it. And then there's the other direction of road is down below. Beautiful out there. I wish this bike was jet ski right now. I'd go out and get on the water. That would probably feel amazing. My wife and I have been talking about getting a jet ski. I don't know if it'll happen this year because I did just buy a bike, but that's on me. But by next year, we will definitely get a jet ski. That way we can go out and be on the water. That sounds phenomenal. I scared that guy. I'm a child at heart sometimes. What can I say? So, I love this bike. Everybody's saying I'm going to get tired of the power level, but to be honest with you, I didn't get a bike to go fast. I got a bike just to be able to do exactly what I'm doing right now, just go and enjoy it, and just really just have fun. And I'm not trying to go fast. I'm not trying to race it. I'm not trying to do anything stupid. That's actually the reason I waited until I was as old as I am to get a bike. In case you're wondering, that's 31 and a half years old now. Seems like it climbs faster and faster every year. It's kind of insane, to be honest. But I didn't get a bike growing up and as in the 20s and whatnot because I just didn't trust myself. I knew I'd done stupid stuff in cars. I put myself in danger in cars. I've tested my luck, my limit. And I know good and well, just as anybody should, it's more dangerous to do that on a bike than it is in a car. So I kept it within my little bubble, and now I feel old enough and mature enough and confident enough that I can control myself. That I went ahead and got a bike now. There's somebody else riding up there. Can't really get to them, but they're up in front of this truck and the car in front of it. I will say I do like the gearing of this bike. I wish that the lower gear, first is good, but I wish second was a little torquier. It does kind of lose a little bit in second gear, but that's okay. Ooh, what are you doing? Stay where you can see me. Do not get in front of me, please. Jesus Christ. I don't trust people. I don't know if you guys have ever driven in South Carolina, but holy crap, these cannot drive. I'm sorry, these people cannot drive. They just don't pay attention. They just spend their entire time on their phone, doing their makeup, reading the newspaper, reading a book. Like, literally, I've literally passed people in the mornings going to work. They're reading the newspaper, and they can't even see the road in front of them. Like, they are literally blocking the entire road in front of them because they are reading a newspaper. I'm like, how do you know what you're doing, where you're going, and how have you not unalived yourself by now? It's honestly just surprising. I will say, doing 50, 60 mile an hour right now, it feels amazing out here, considering it's 93 freaking degrees. Why do I always end up as the first one at a stoplight? Like, it always happens to me. Oh. It's hot. Can I get a green light, please? Or a green arrow would be preferable, because I'm not that comfortable yet to be crossing 3 lanes of possible traffic. It just seems very, very dangerous. Oh. Green arrow, baby. Let's go. Come on. Oh, it's hot. Sitting still. Goodness. Oh, the shade feels so good. Now, just remember where the entrance to this is. I don't really come to this one very often, even though this is the original one I used to come to, but I came the opposite direction down a different road, so it's a little easier to remember that way. Oh, these people are insane. All right, come on, come on, come on. You got all the room in the world. Go, 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 go. Jesus Christ, people. All right. Woo. Boy, it's hot. As far as I'm concerned, this is motorcycle parking right here. All right. So, we are here.